Herbert A. Simon, a psychologist and economist, coined the term attention economy to explain how attention is the bottleneck of human thought, limiting both what we can see and what we can achieve in simulating circumstances. And it's the economy of attention, not knowledge, that's important in the cyberspace's natural economy. Information eats up our time, consequently, it has become a limited resource. We only have so much of it to glue ourselves to technology and the infinite amount of data it provides. We live in an economy based on our ability to pay attention, where you achieve by enticing folks to spend the largest amount of time with you to give you or their products your full attention. This has to be a self-inflicted problem. Therefore, people have to make attention decisions all the time. We either pay attention to the news or we don't. And just turning off or getting out of the app is not as simple as it sounds, because social media runs on attention economy and they need your attention to keep in the revenue loop. Those who successfully capture audiences' attention necessarily gain the reward of the economy. And it's the constant flow of rewarding stimuli that keeps us going back. The perfect ding sound, the red notice, the like, the affection. We're just intrigued by the dopamine rush that comes with it. This constant distraction has a pretty drastic effect on our day-to-day lives. For example, an Instagram notification about someone's post distracts us or interrupts our focus from whatever we are doing. A study by Gloria Mark at UC Irvine found that it takes us on an average 23 minutes to resume focus after any interruption. Even worse, we do 2 different tasks before going back to our original project. So when I asked my sister what makes her stay on Instagram for longer than she intends to, she said it's because there is so much to do on the application and it keeps me hooked for longer than I intend to. And I completely agree with her. The interface is designed to keep us engaged with all these features, wherein I can like a post, share it with my friends, post what I'm doing, what music I'm listening to, or share my thoughts or my story that will stay for 24 hours and disappear. Chat with my friends or people I follow, and even audio or video call them at the same time. And some of the other features include the Reels option, where you can scroll endlessly watching this plethora of content available on the app. That not only allows me to watch them, like or comment on the thing, it also gives me the option to create my short videos or reels. The new update recently included the shop option that shows me all the links and sites where I can buy the things that appear on my feed. Apart from these many features, Instagram has records of everything I've liked and shared, and I can view them in the interactivity option in the profile setting. It also has kept a record of all my activities from the day I started using the platform. It presents itself as a photo sharing platform, but it is so much more than what it started from when it was created in 2010 and now has more than 2 billion monthly users, with an average daily time spent on the platform being 53 minutes. It feels like a digital universe of its own, where now in the recent updates you can make our avatars in place of using emojis or just use them for fun. I think the attention economy relates very closely to Aldous Huxley's vision. Living in the world where we see everything but do nothing, where we don't spend time how we want to spend it, instead continue to amuse ourselves to death, where he believed that we will be overwhelmed with endless information, and he feared those who would give us so much that we would be reduced to passivity and egotism, and the truth would be drowned in the sea of irrelevance. There are 2 main activities you might do in response to this notion. You either completely opt out of the system, in which case you might be completely overridden with the fear of consequence of unplugging, or you figure out how to keep the current system from becoming Huxley's nightmare. So where do we proceed from here? The way out of this vicious loop of staying on the internet and apps like Instagram is to be mindful and pay attention to paying attention. And as suggested by Jenny Odell in the book How to Do Nothing, where she suggests that we withdraw our attention and use it instead to restore the biological and cultural ecosystem where we forge meaningful identities, both individual and collective. I think we do need to slow down and take a break from social media every once in a while. We have to enjoy the most communal